it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I'm going to be memory planning the week of June 14th in my Aura Estelle A5 wide cloud planner. These are my Caress Press inserts, and I am going to be using this Father's Day kit from Sticker Guru. This was, of course, the week of Father's Day, and I just thought this was a really cute silver foil Father's Day kit that I really liked, and I decided to get it this year. And yeah, it is a 4-page kit. 3 of the pages are foiled. I do believe that they've recently updated their format, and now all 4 pages are foiled. But anyway, so you do have all 9 full boxes, the date covers and bottom washi page, which is also foiled, this foiled functional page that has some functional items and sidebar stuff, and then another functional page which with headers and just other functionals, which is unfoiled, but now I do believe in the reformat it is foiled. But anyway, that is the kit that I have for this week, so I'm going to pull out these pages and jump in. So jumping in with the date covers as always, and just a little peek behind the curtain here. So this video is actually going to be pretty short because it took me very little time to do this plan with me compared to usual ones. So I'm not like speeding anything up more than I usually do or anything. I was just going so fast, and honestly, I think it's because I was really mad at this kit. So I loved this kit so much when I bought it, and I was just like, yeah, Father's Day, and it's not like a whole like car thing. I feel like a lot of the Father's Day kits that I saw were like very like car centric, and my husband is like super not a car person, but I was like, he likes coffee, he likes pizza, kind of likes golf. He hasn't played in a really long time, but whatever. Anyway, so I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this Father's Day kit. It's gonna be awesome. And then we did like almost nothing for Father's Day, which is like totally fine. We did almost nothing for Mother's Day too. And this week ended up being so much more about the kids because it was also the last week of school, and we had preschool graduation this week because my daughter is about to start kindergarten. So this was, even though she's staying in preschool for kindergarten because we have just like a whole situation, and we've decided her preschool has kindergarten, but it's like regular kindergarten, so she'll go into first grade after that, so she won't start public school until first grade, but so she still had preschool graduation. Anyway, so we didn't think it was going to be a big deal because she's staying at the same school, but the ceremony was like so adorable, and I just think like after all the COVID restrictions all year, they just made like super, super big deal about it, and it ended up just being like, I don't know, just like a re-entering of society too, because we went to an outdoor grad party for all of the kids after at like one of the family's house, and it was just like a whole thing. And then I was so upset that I didn't have like a kiddo graduation kit for this week because I felt like that was like so much more appropriate, or even like a beachy thing, because this weekend we headed down the shore, and then we stayed down all the way until the following weekend. We were down for 8 days, and like this was the start of our vacation. And that the week after this, which I'll talk more about in the week after this, was the week in between school and camp, and we were on vacation. But I just like was really upset that I had just like this very Father's Day kit. This kit is adorable, and I totally love it. And I actually think the low pressure situation of me like using this kit that I didn't really feel like using, it made me go really fast, but the spread still turned out like totally cute. So I'm not mad about it anymore. I do wish that I had like a graduation kit. I don't even think I saw any kid graduation kits. I also don't think I would have bought one, since we were just like kind of laughing off this whole preschool graduation thing. Not because like graduating preschool isn't a big deal, which I mean, I guess it's not, but because she's literally staying at the same school. It's like she's not even changing schools. But it was just so cute, and they sang this song called Kindergarten Here I Come, and I was like crying, and I was just like, this is ridiculous and adorable, and I'm just like so happy. So anyway, next year I feel like I do need I need to get a grad kit for next year than now, because she'll have it again. She'll have preschool graduation again, this time like for real, and she'll be changing school. So I'm putting that energy out there for shops to make a dads and grads kits, because I feel like it's always like around the same time, and especially if it's like literally going to be the same week for me, then I would like a dads and grads kit and a kiddo themed one, because I feel like all the graduation kits I seen were like more high school, college. I want like a preschool graduation kit, so I'm throwing that out into the planner universe. Hopefully some shops come through for me there. I would definitely be all over that. I already bought like a super, super cute back to school kit from Scribble Prints Co. I feel like she does like the best kid kid kits, if that makes sense. I don't know, like her kiddo birthday kits, her like kid back to school kits. I usually just love her stuff, and she does a lot of custom art for those things, and she has like similarly aged Andrea, who's like the shop owner, has like similarly aged children to at least to my little two. So I think that that's probably why she's like so into that. But anyway, yeah, so I already did get that, and I'm like excited for it, but I'm more excited to like live my life this summer. Obviously, back to school can take some time. My kids are having a blast at camp. We're having a really good time at the beach and all of that. But that is just where I was at headspace wise with this kit this week, and because of that, I ended up being a lot less methodical, but of course it still turned out super, super cute. So maybe that's like, I can apply that going forward and, spend a little bit less time doing the day by day, which is not like the most fun part of the planning. The pre-planning for me is the most fun part, although I do really like the day by day and like choosing the character stickers. I don't know. I like the whole process, whatever. Anyway, I did manage to plan this somewhat faster. But anyway, I did also use Once More with Love Munchkins and, Maru's from Paper and Milk, and that was like my nod towards the kiddo stuff because I have like a lot of Munchkins that are kid stickers, so I thought that was like really, that was my nod to the kid situation, since I have a lot of fun kid stickers for that. Anyway, Monday was like a really busy day. My daughter actually had an OT evaluation, which is like occupational therapy, before school. So I had to take her to that, and then she went to school late. My mom watched the baby during that, and then I still had to do like all of my regular work. The evaluation took so long. Everything's fine, and she just needs like a little bit of help with some of her fine motor skills, but and we're trying to do that before kindergarten so she can be all caught up. But anyway, it was just like a really long day, and I really didn't feel like working afterwards, but I still had to. So then I just had like tried to have a really relaxing afternoon, just listened to some podcasts, hung out, and all that kind of stuff. On Tuesday, I did like a bunch of stuff in the garden. I need some gardening stickers. I don't have any. And then I was just hanging out with the kids. I had like a really bad headache, which I think was probably left over from the day before, and I just read and relaxed in the afternoon. And then on Wednesday, I ran to the library really quick. My dad came over and watched the baby because I had a dentist appointment. I went to the dentist, which was not fun. I mean, it was fine. I don't not like going to the dentist, but I have a lot of ongoing teeth issues, and I hadn't been in a while, so it was like not a happy visit to the dentist. Anyway, I'll be back in September, so anyway, and then I did some planner stuff in the afternoon, and I finished reading a book that was called We Are Lost and Found, that I don't remember what it was or what it was about. So super. But you can look it up if you want to. Anyway, and then on Thursday, it was the last day of school. My husband took off work because we had like something to do in the morning and something to do in like the afternoon, and so it was just like too much time off during the day, so for him to like reasonably do anything, so he just took the day off from work, which was totally fine. So it was really exciting. I went and got a wax since we were going on vacation, and then we had the pre-K graduation. I think those two things are actually out of order, but this just fit better like this, and I was trying to fit everything in, but we did have a really busy day, so I ended up like changing this out and moving some stuff around. Like I already said, the graduation was beyond cute, like beyond cute, and I just really regret not getting a graduation kit, but it's fine. This did turn out cute. It ended up just being a bigger deal than I thought it was, and like being a lot more emotional and all of that fun stuff. And then my husband and I and the baby went out for lunch because we still had the kids stay in school the rest of the day. Graduation was like in the morning. So we went out to lunch, and then that afternoon we picked the kids up from school and took them right to like this grad party at one of her classmates' house. They just had like it in their yard, and the ice cream truck came. We had pizza. It was just a really, really fun time. Really great to meet. And this like actually was meet some of the parents from the class. Some of them I know from like before COVID, but I haven't seen anyone in so long. And, we like just starting to get back into birthday parties and all of that. But so anyway, it was really fun. So then on Friday, there was no school since, school is over. My husband worked a half day this day, I think. but he wasn't off the whole day. I took the kids to the playground and we went to Wendy's. So we did like my Thursday usual that I usually just do with my son and the baby. Oh, my son went to school on Thursday because it was the last day of school. They let him come on Thursday instead of his usual Friday so that he could go to like his end of year party and stuff. And then that afternoon we watched Luca on Disney Plus, which is like the new Pixar movie, which we've already watched like 4 more times. I personally think that it is a top tier Pixar movie. Like possibly it's going to replace Ratatouille as my favorite Pixar movie. Possibly. We'll have to see. Time will tell. I don't really like to watch animation movies without my kids anymore, but I did before I had kids. It's just now I would like rather watch anything else because there's like so much cartoons from the kids. Anyway, it was so cute. And my son is actually really super into it, which usually he just goes along with whatever his sister does. But I think maybe because it has like a little boy main characters and stuff. I don't know. He just really loves it. And he talks about like Alberto all the time. And I think it's really cute. So anyway, he's 3 and it's just adorable. And yeah, it was really adorable. And I do definitely recommend if you have little kids. And then we got sushi and I just hung out with my husband that night. And then on Saturday, we just packed up and went to the beach. And I actually don't even think we packed up. I think we packed the day before since it was like we needed to take more stuff down with us since we were going for a whole weekend more. We went to the beach on Saturday. We got some lunch, and then we had a really big grill night with some family friends that have a beach house nearby, and we grilled whole fish, and I actually posted about it on my Instagram stories. I like never post food stuff, but it's one of my favorite things is to like grill whole fish, and we haven't done it on our new grill here yet, but we did it. We grilled like 5 whole snappers because there was like a lot of people, and it was absolutely delicious. And then we just like hung out that night. Like my brother and his wife were down, and my whole fam, and we, some friends that are in the area and all of that, and it was really fun. And then Sunday was Father's Day. We went out to breakfast. We went to the beach. I did some reading, and we got our favorite takeout for dinner. So it was like a really nice day and stuff, but it was also just like what we do at the beach. Just a little extra special because we wished all the dads a happy Father's Day. But anyway, other than that, it was kind of like a relaxing Sunday too because we didn't have to like drive home and do our usual meal prep and all that kind of stuff to get ready for the week since we were staying down at the beach the whole week after that. Yeah, and we had a really great time on vacation, which I will talk more about obviously in my next plan with me since that was the main part of the week that we were down. But we had like a good number of beach days, some fun playground times, see some friends, like a birthday party. I don't know. It was a good week and all that. Good restaurants, good food. My husband said he didn't miss going to restaurants like a few weeks before we went to our first restaurant, but I just like the number of restaurants we've eaten at since we've like started going back to restaurants. I definitely think he was either delusional or lying because just like we used to go out to breakfast, I think every single weekend prior to COVID with the kids, and we are definitely back at it, especially at the beach. We are very much back at it. Breakfast is such a good meal to like have out with kids because it's, especially if you go early, it's not super crowded. So if your kids are like not 100% on point, it's fine. You know that there's going to be something they eat because breakfast food, I love breakfast food. It's a good time. And we go at like 7:30. We'll open the restaurant so you don't have to wait in line. It's amazing. Okay, that is everything all finished up. I think this looks so cute. Loving the blue vibes. Had to throw in a little bit of beachy stuff, but not too much since the kit was not really a beach themed kit, even though we were at the beach this weekend. That's totally fine. I have a ton of beach kits and a ton of beach weeks coming up in the weeks ahead. But anyway, let me show you what I have left here. I did use like most of the functional stuff. Oh, I have a meal icon that I should save. Anyway, I do have a couple of functional items left, but I did use most of the kit and I didn't use that whole golf scene. I just used one of the boxes this week. But anyway, that is everything for this week. So if you liked the video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe and check me out on Instagram at mycraftyplans to keep up with everything going on in my planners. Bye.